Hey guys, welcome to my first Apex video. I wanted to go ahead and start maybe a little tips and tricks series, just trying to help beginners get better at the game. And of course these tips will be applicable to PC and console. If you guys would like to see more of these videos, go ahead and drop a like and comment on what you'd like to see down below. And let's just hop right into the tips and tricks. So tip number one here is going to be actually using your hero or legend ability. A lot of times I see too many people who will run around as Bang, Wraith, or some of these more aggressive players, and whenever they get into a sticky situation, they tend to take the gunfights rather than just taking a breather, relaxing, using their ability, and trying to restart the fight. What this does is it allows you to get out of these sticky situations, or allows you to heal, or provide a defense for your team. All the hero abilities are all different, and I suggest that you mess around with all of them to see which one fits your playstyle. This allows you to not only get out of those sticky situations, restart the fight, but also allow your team to catch up, which leads me to tip number two. Tip number two is playing with your team. And why these two tips go together is it allows you and your team to work together as a three-man squads, just like Respawn Entertainment intended. This is something that I'm still currently working on as well. My friends can vouch for the fact that I am one to play fast and be ahead of the curve whenever it comes to looting, finding kills, and just looking for high-action gameplay. I'm one to go for the more aggressive play style and trying to get in as many gunfights as possible. But that doesn't mean that I need to leave my team behind. I think it's important to, especially when playing solo, to work with your team. Even if they're going slow, that means you slow down and you guys play as three. You're way more likely, when using your abilities, working as a team, to not only complete and kill the next squad that you run into, but also boost team morale. Whenever it comes down to it, whether you're a good player or a bad player, whenever someone goes down, that brings down your morale. So even if you're the best player in your squad and you go down, that could bring down how your other teammates are thinking. They may think, well, since he's down, we're not going to make it. But if you guys are working together and you're actively fighting together, even if someone is only doing 27 damage in one game, or you're doing 2,000 damage in one game, you're still working together, applying pressure, and able to take out the squads with ease. My third and final tip for beginners is to fight as much as possible. Now, I know this can kind of contradict what I said, because you need to slow down, you need to play with your team, use your abilities, but if you're actively going for as many fights, that means not hiding in buildings, not trying to stay on the edge of the circle, or anything like that, you will see improvement in your game. Even if it's not immediate, over a week's time, I guarantee that you will see your aim get better, you will see your decision making get better, and you'll see just your overall gameplay and how you play Apex Legends improve dramatically. Getting into fights, experimenting with legends, and trying new guns is the best way that someone who is just starting out or who is looking to take the game a little bit more seriously, how they can improve the fastest. Taking every fight that you see, going towards every gunshot that you hear, will give you the experience needed in order to improve. The experience is gained through actual gameplay. It's not a matter of watching 10 tip videos or watching your favorite streamer. It's experiencing and gaining that experience for yourself. This video wasn't intended to give you the magic key to have godlike aim whenever it comes to Apex Legends. This is a beginner guide for giving you the advice and things to think about going forward in your Apex Legends career. That means, again, using your abilities offensively as well as defensively. Going around and working with your team, whether you're in a three-man squad or you're rolling up in solos. Or making sure that you're playing aggressive as possible so that you learn from your mistakes as you die, or learn from what you did right whenever you're racking in those kills. Every encounter and every experience that you have in Apex Legends is something you can learn from, whether it's something that you can improve or something that you can keep in mind so you have that same success going into the next round. If you are a beginner or advanced level player whenever it comes to Apex Legends, I just want you to keep these three tips in mind whenever you're heading into your next play session, whether that's for an hour or 8 hours. If you keep in mind the fact that you're using your abilities, you're working with your team, and you're being aggressive, I can guarantee that you will see improvement. I think what I'll do for my next video is come up with some tips and tricks whenever it comes to figuring out sensitivity and going through your aim. If that's something you guys would like to see, go ahead and let me know in the comments below or like this video. What I'm trying to do with this channel is create videos and content for the games that I find fun and the games that I'm playing. I take a lot of pride in being able to pick up almost any multiplayer game and find success with it immediately. I have a lot of gaming experience in my background, and I'm continuing to game throughout my entire life, which is why I think I'm able to pass these tips and tricks off to you guys. I'd like to see the community as a whole get better. What that does is it allows us to challenge each other and grow even more. This is something that I look for in almost every game that I play. Whenever it comes to Apex, I'm looking for the next exploit or trick that really pushes the skill gap between this game. I think this game is very balanced in the fact that a good player can continually do good things, while a less experienced player maybe can't do the same things that the advanced player can, but they can learn and they can adapt and they can overcome. And that's something that I think is super awesome about Apex Legends. So for now, I think I'll stick with mostly creating these types of videos. So if this is something that you're interested, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Again, you can leave a comment if you have any ideas for future videos. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed these tips and tricks, and I hope you're looking forward to my next video. I will catch you guys then, and keep grinding to become the next Apex champion. Peace, guys.